You are wonderful, Lord. Oh, good morning, collective. I am Quan Yin. I got peanuts. Stuck between my teeth. I apologize. I am Quan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot and unchewed peanuts in my mouth. Child, you cannot trust every elder and just assume that just because somebody is an elder that that they're in the upright, they're a good person. Sometimes unfair prejudice, not even prejudice. I'm sorry. Unfair rights are given to certain people just because they're an older person, and the same karmic type energies that you deal with in your youth that are nasty, that lie, that do death spells on a pregnant woman that married a man they wanted, nasty, insecure, demonic people that wanted the worst for you and your family and your children. Those people age and get older too. And just because new nieces and nephews and people come along that don't know them, they just assume, oh, it's an elder that needs to be respected, honored, and revered. When you don't know these people, but some of them are really truly wicked. You cannot trust every elder just because they're an elder. Perfect prime example. You see some of these men out here, all karmic is all outdoors, didn't help raise their kids, left the family, and same with women, and you see them in their elders, they're much older now, and you just assume because they're older that they're wise. And most of our elders, I think, are. But then you have some, you got to be careful because they're sneaky and they're nasty. And if they're a few generations off from you, you don't know what type of shit they was on when they was your age or younger. But because they're an elder and they're so far removed from you, you just think that they're trustworthy, but you don't know what type of shit they was on when they was your age. And people might know about it, or if they're still around and they didn't kill them, anyone that might know. This is an older woman connected to you. I don't know if she's in your family or how, but this is an older woman that was approached by a masculine that was interested in a courtship with you. They was like, basically, to put it simple, a man asked an older woman that's connected to you in some kind of way about you. Okay. And she told this man that you was a prostitute, just straight up and down, a prostitute. I don't even think, hey, Oka for healing oracle. Hello. I don't think I got that you're an empress. You're not a prostitute at all. Okay. I don't even see that in any past energy in my pre-shuffle. Okay. But whoever this older woman is, the empress in the reverse, she told this she told this option when they asked about you. And I think they were just trying to be respectful in talking to an elder about you first. Okay. But she was like, oh, no. I wouldn't let that happen to you. I come from a very respectable bloodline and family, and I just would not want for anything bad to happen to you. I see that you're educated and you're this and you're that. No, she's a prostitute, but that's why she's not around the family. And, we try to help her from a distance. We try to help this person from a distance, but we have to keep our distance. Prostitutes tend to be on drugs, and they tend to be connected to a lot of low vibrational people. And you see how we are. We're all living well and good. They're the only one that's not a part of this family or whoever, whatever. You're not a prostitute at all. You're an enlightened child of God. Okay. Whoever you are, you're a person that is kind of unconventional in your thinking. You might not completely subscribe to capitalism, or you might have, and when I say unconventional way of thinking, meaning you might be a person that doesn't subscribe to this government or to the idea of colonization. You might have some different unorthodox ideas according to, I guess, what the masses do. You do your own thing, but you are far from a prostitute. Okay. But whoever this older woman, she told this man that you were a straight up prostitute, a whore. You turn tricks for money, like one in, one out next, one in, one out next. That's what she said. And she said it because she's bitter. Not only bitter, she's very insecure. And maybe she's never gotten attention from a man the way she's seen you get attention from men, okay? And that might have triggered her. She might have done this when she was a teenager to other women. She might have done this in her youth. Who knows how many people she has sabotaged just out of jealousy. So this is what I'm picking up on. Whoever this elder is, this older woman, she's got a completely blocked solar plexus. Her main issue is she's extremely insecure. Okay, and she also has an entity feeding in her root chakra. So she's got an entity attachment feeding in her root chakra, and with that root chakra being blocked, she also has a spiritually inability to trust. Okay, and like I said, her solar plexus. I have more solar plexus cards out here than anything. Okay, this is a woman that's overly critical of other people. So this is the type of woman that sits around and criticizes everything about everyone. Okay, that she sees things that she desires to have, possibly with emotional connections, but she can't have it because she's not doing the inner work on her personality, okay, or on herself, or even the healing work that she might need with whatever her issues are. Solar plexus, inability to work hard, okay. This might not necessarily be or at her job. This could be the inability to work hard on herself, even, the inability to connect to her true self, to work on her personality, to clean up, whatever aspects of her might be weighing more to the dark side than the light. The inability to work hard, solar plexus. This is the woman that's extremely arrogant. Okay. So arrogance, she has problems with her ego and she's very arrogant. Okay. She's got overactive crown chakra. She has very, very rigid thoughts. Okay. Whoever this woman is, she has very rigid thoughts. And of course, she has an entity attachment that's feeding in her solar plexus chakra. So this is someone the personality I'm getting is of a woman that has never been allowed to develop their own personality, truly get to know themselves, and just be themselves. They've always had to show up to the world as what other people they're connected to would want to see them as. Okay. So this is someone deeply connected to, modern society. This is like a sheeple. This is the type of personality of a person that has to fit in with society. This is the type of person that would be connected to like politicians or certain social classes and groups. Root chakra. She also has a blockage in her root chakra that causes her to be angry a lot. She has a very short temper. She's very greedy. She's belligerent, impatient, feeling stuck, materialistic, and she's obsessed with money and possessions. So her root chakra is completely blocked, like a lot of the population. Okay. And as a result of her being in this energy, her root chakra, she's probably having lower back pain issues right now. But she don't realize those lower back issues are because of her anger and her greediness and her belligerence. It causes, without her realizing it unconsciously, those muscles in her lower back to tense and tighten up in a certain way. And because she's tightening up those muscles like that, it's causing her to have lower back pain. She don't realize it. A lot of the pains in your body have to do with a way that you're thinking. Because when you think certain ways, without you realizing it unconsciously, different muscles in your body will tighten up or loosen up. Different muscles along your back, especially connected to your spine, your nerves. Okay, muscles from your feet, your legs, arms, back, chest. When you think in different types of ways, whether you're happy or sad, depressed, low self-esteem, too much self-esteem, whatever the case may be, it causes your muscles to contract and extract in different ways. So your muscles move with your emotions. Okay. So when you're angry, and you're belligerent and arrogant and materialistic and obsessed and impatient and greedy and short-tempered and have a lot of angry, you also have a lot of lower back problems. Okay. All right. So whoever this woman is, these are some things she's dealing with in her life, and I'm sure her upbringing conditioned her to be in the mindset that she's in. But this is a woman that fits very well into society. Okay. Whoever this older woman is, she fits into society very well. But that solar plexus, I got about 5 cards for her. So what that means is most people in society go with public opinion because they don't want to stand out. They will they are sheep. They're from a group of sheep mentality type people, whereby whatever is politically correct to say or think, that's what they'll be. You understand? So their views only change when the TV or a politician or whatever party is in the presidency in charge, when their views change and they let you know, okay, this is the new opinion on this LGBT matter. This is the new opinion on this. This is the new politically correct thing to how to deal or view this race of people or this type of religion or this spirituality. They have to wait to get permission socially to accept anything because they have to go with the flow of whatever is politically and socially correct and appropriate at all times. And that's why her solar plexus is all fucked up, because she can't be herself. Okay. And I talked about this before. There are a lot of women, especially older women that come from generations before, that have a jacked up solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra because of having to conform to a patriarchal society to out of survival. You're not allowed to completely be yourself and speak your mind. You have to adhere to stereotypes about you as a woman. You have to be looked at upon as an object in certain ways, not just in relationships and marriage, but to get anywhere in life, in the workplace and everything. You have to adhere just to whatever people's expectations of you are as a woman. Okay. Whatever was painted for you, you have to fit into that. Okay. Otherwise, you can be ostracized and it can affect your income, your marriage, your place in a community, your acceptance in a community. So that's why a lot of women have walked around for many years in narcissistic energy with a jacked up solar plexus, root chakra, and sacral chakra, from being people other than themselves, from not allowing to accept and embrace who they are, okay, and their own personalities. So let's go. So good lady in the reverse. This is this older woman that said you was a prostitute. There was a courtship that was in the reverse. This woman is actually a part of an organization where they paid her to stop you from getting into a courtship with whoever asked about you. I feel like this is not the first time this older woman has interfered with your relationships and you didn't know about it. Okay, whoever you are, I feel like whoever this woman is, I feel like she's somebody in your family. But whoever this woman is to you, maybe she's a family friend. I feel like she's been interfering with your courtships behind your back without you knowing. Not just this one, but this one, courtship in the reverse. uh Somebody offered her a substantial amount of money to keep you from getting into a relationship. So when this man asked about you, she told him you were an actual prostitute that like will have sex back to back for money, a real prostitute. Okay. And now somebody wants to try to avoid a fatality, an ending, a bad outcome, a misfortune. This is a coffin. It could represent an ending, something misfortunate happening. Someone wants to avoid something bad happening right now. Love in the reverse. And then I have prison. Someone could also be a Gemini here. But they said somebody is about to go to jail. So maybe that fatality somebody wants to avoid is going to jail. Now, somebody failed to make you operate out of fear by causing adversity and challenges in your life. I have failure, fear, and adversity. Whoever you are, they told me to read this to you. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Okay? Whoever you are, you're happy with and you're happy without. Okay? So whether you have someone in your life or not, you still vibrate high and you're happy because you're healed. Okay? And they're telling you be patient because things happen in divine order. Something is working itself out for you. So have no fear. Just be aware because you're happy on the rainy days and the sunny days, that you accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay. So that means no matter what you see happening playing out on the physical realm, everything is playing out exactly as God planned it. Okay. On a spiritual realm. So be patient and let God work. Okay. All right. So something is about to change for somebody that judged you, because somebody just took this what this woman said and ran for it. So whoever this person is that asked about you, I kind of feel like it might be the type of person that was raised to respect their elders. Okay. Not in a bad way, but almost like a simp type energy. Like, well, if an older woman says it, if an elder says it, then it must be true. Oblivious to the fact that every single elder is not in the up and up. Okay. Sometimes people don't realize every elder is not in the up and up. Okay. And but they just assume because she wear a church hat and go to church and she's old now and she bent over a little bit and talks in a wobbly, shaky voice. Oh, this must be one of our revered. And it might, she might have been a devil her whole life to everybody, trying to mess up people' marriages and relationships. She could be a damn witch. But this person, I feel like it's something in their upbringing where they've been taught to revere and respect elders, especially women. So that's how they got fooled and they got tricked. It's a nasty hoe. Okay, I get the feeling whoever this elder is, she's a really nasty, trifling asshole, but that just happened to get older. You understand? But we are conditioned to respect our elders. But you see them in an elderly state and assume that it's a good person, and we got to use more discernment. Okay. So she was like, you know what? All my life, I watch people, and you know what? I'm speaking to you from my heart because you a nice young man, and I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. Now, you know, I'm talking from my heart because you're too young for me. But I care about you. And that girl is no good. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Don't even check on her or nothing. She's a prostitute. She might even have a disease. Don't even look. Don't look for her. You know, she's far, far away from here. You know, we try to help her from a distance and we just pray for her. But look, I can introduce you to somebody else. And this heifer knows she lying straight through her teeth the whole time. Okay, child. Okay, so this man made a judgment and a decision. This man judged you. He judged you because of what he was told about you. Okay. He didn't have any empathy. They might have told this person you were doing bad financially. If this person did try to peek in on you or check on you a little bit, uh, these people were attacking your finances. I mean, attacking your job. I don't know at what period in your life this was, but these people literally were fighting you tooth and nail to make sure you would look like you're scrambling to survive. So it would look and fit the description of someone that's not organized in their mind, in their thoughts, in their actions. They don't know how to balance their money, a chaotic, distorted, karmic type energy vibe. You understand? Oh, look at her. She's moving from place to place with her baby in a car. She just can't find a place to call home. She's all over the place because she's a prostitute. Yeah, that's what's wrong with her. Not because we're all doing black magic, trying to blackball her from employment and warning everyone, no one help this person because we need them to fall to the ground and be destroyed so we can get our money from the secret society. You know, this person don't know all that, but that's what it looks like. So they didn't have empathy for you or your situation. I don't know how they knew about your situation. I don't know if they peeked in on you, but they didn't have any empathy for you, but they looked down on you instead and they judged you. They got right beside this old lady and everyone connected to her, and they joined right in on judging you and being disrespectful to you from a distance. I don't even know if you know this person, but something's about to change for this person now because they made the wrong decision to be a follower instead of a leader, and to find things out for themselves and stop listening to everybody else. So, Holy Spirit, what do you want us to know right now about this person? Something's about to change for somebody. Either this old lady's going to jail for something illegal she did, or he going to jail for something that he helped this old lady do because he trusted her just because she was an old lady. I'd like to say an elder because that sounds more respectful, but this lady is not an elder. She's an old nasty wench. Okay, I'm not getting an elder from this woman. Whoever this older lady is, I'm getting that she a funky heifer that then broke up a whole bunch of relationships, spreading lies. So this is the type. I'm looking at the picture and getting a description. While I'm looking at this woman's face, I can see this is the type of person that never got the family they wanted, never had the children they wanted, never got the marriage or the man they wanted. So when they see the younger women in their family and the younger men and church members and co-workers and everybody growing up around them and getting into love connections, she might have worked hard to establish a respected career. So she's got some type of position in life where this woman is revered and respected. So nobody would suspect that. Why would she lie? Because she's a human that has an emotional side to her. And I don't care how educated you are or how many degrees you have. I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. That has nothing to do with your emotional development. There are a lot of psychologists and psychiatrists that work with children to help them, and they'll turn around and molest children in secret and be looking at online porn of children. Okay, but there are psychologists that knows how to dove deep and to help people. Do you understand me? It has nothing to do with your education or your title. When you dip into someone's emotional side, when they get into their emotions and feelings, you could be dealing with someone that's mature and an adult that has evolved, or someone that due to some trauma has stopped growing emotionally. And anytime they get upset, they act out in a childish way. And they could be the president of the United States. They can be a congressperson. They can be a brain surgeon, a revered scientist. When it comes to dealing with their emotions, they might act like a 5-year-old boy or girl, literally, and stick their fingers in their air and and mock you like a child in the house. You don't know how some of these people are. I'm trying to tell you, because they hide behind their careers, education, and other things. But some people are emotionally children due to trauma, and they stop growing emotionally, even though they continue to grow intellectually. Okay. So whoever this woman is, I feel like she has a good reputation in her community, and that's why people respect her opinion. Okay. And that's why he thought he could trust her, because whatever she said it in such an earnest voice, and she's an elder in his eyes. Okay. But he didn't know she was just mean and bitter and jealous, and told a straight lie, and probably lied on a whole bunch of other people too about, oh, she's just a prostitute, you don't want to date her. Oh, come talk to me first, sweetie. And this is how she gets her kicks and her kinks. This is how this woman gets her kicks and her kinks, by ruining love for other people. I'm telling you, there are some people that are so bitter and so miserable within their own selves and lives that they can't stand to see two people in love. Okay. Even if it only lasts until you're 29 years old. Okay. And then that's when his emotional development stops. And he's got to replace you because your mind continues to grow and he don't want to grow no more. It hurts. It hurts. It burns. I don't want to grow emotionally. No, seriously. Whoever this energy is, it's someone that can't be happy to see two people in love. I know for me personally, I love romantic movies. I love romances. I love TV shows from back in the day where you got a husband and a wife, or a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and they're just so in love I love love. Me personally, I love love. And I love to see people come together in love, get married, have families. It's that it's a spirit inside of me where, I'm like, go ahead, y'all. Y'all look so cute together. Y'all gonna have some beautiful children, and I start getting excited for them as if it was me, but it's genuine feelings of excitement and happiness. And regardless of if I'm in a relationship with someone or not, just to even see somebody else connecting in genuine love and not something that's superficial, it makes me extremely happy, and it lifts my spirit up, and it makes me feel good, because it makes me feel like love still actually exists on this dark, cold ass planet where everybody is just about some superficial, materialistic, just, it's nothing, it's void, it's a whole bunch of hurt people running around with addictions to ways of thinking and drugs and drinking and alcohol that are miserable and fighting each other and killing each other at the hair of a trigger. You understand? Because there's no real love flowing around in anybody. Hateful parents make hateful children, make people killing each other out here. When I see two people come together and it's not some agenda foolishness, and it's actually two people genuinely that fell in love that come together, that makes me so happy, as if it was happening to me. That's how happy I get about that, because we need more love in this planet, period. I'm telling you, I get happy when I see people. Okay, this is the type of person that it does the opposite to them. They get miserable when they see two young people in their 20s. Oh, there, look at her, she's just so stupid. Because when you're young and in love, y'all are silly and goofy and things like that. But this is the type of person, look at her, she's just so stupid. Why can't she be in love? Why are you not happy for the young people? What you mad about? Why are you mad? Oh, he's only that. Well, they'll learn when the time has come. They're young people. They're here for this. They're here to come together to mirror certain things that they need to work on. It's part of the process. So it's okay when they learn their lesson. If this person is for them, they'll stay together. If not, they won't. But for right now, they're having a good moment. They seem happy. They both are in a high vibration and just loving on each other. Why does that make you sick? I'm telling you. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the message? What's going on right now with this man that judged you because he thought he was listening to a credible elder that really hates to see people in love? I have the star. Someone might be an Aquarius. Okay, let's get it. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Someone might be an Aquarius. And I did see the Six of Wands here. Somebody might be moving past something, or somebody might want victory and success. Someone might have moved past something already. Clarify. What is this person, Queen of Swords, obstacle, Holy Spirit? Somebody wants to keep something hidden, or this was Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The obstacle is trying to keep something hidden or a secret. What is that, Holy Spirit? A Page of Pentacles. Okay, I have the Strength card. I saw the Aries. I did see the Emperor too. Okay, it'll come back out if it needs to. Okay, someone could have Leo in their chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, someone could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart. Someone could have Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in their chart. But the obstacle here is the Chariot. Okay, someone lost control of a situation or something. An Empress in the reverse that somebody cut off. Okay, so somebody might have cut off this older woman or whoever this older person is right here. All right, let me move these cards now that I've made my point. Somebody might have cut off this Empress in the reverse abruptly in the recent past. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? Somebody might be okay right now in the position they're in with where their relationship is with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, who's this Knight of Cups in the reverse, Holy Spirit? Who's this Knight of Cups in the reverse? Oh, okay. Somebody that wants to give somebody some clarity. What is this clarity about, Holy Spirit? This might be a truth teller that was a false person. Okay, this could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that wants to release a burden. Oh, okay. So they might be okay. Somebody might be okay and could have made amends with somebody that might have been a false person to them in the past. Okay, they cut off this older woman right here. What is the Knight of Swords in reverse? This is someone that could have been cold and malicious to you in the past. Okay, so there's another person involved here. It could be a water sign that might have been very cold and malicious to somebody in the past that wants to avoid a tower. Okay, so they're cool with that person now. That was a false person to them. They've cut off this older woman and they're no longer associating with that older woman. And there's also a water sign here that they ended a conflict with that perhaps. So these could be two different people you could have even dated that have come in contact with this older woman, the Empress in the reverse. Okay, whereby whatever these people did against you, this older woman was working with both of these energies. Okay, so somebody could have dated Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in the past. Someone could have dated Leo or even Aries or a fire sign. This older woman, I told you, this is not the first person she told that you were a prostitute to. Okay, someone's not happy because they feel like something is unfair that's about to happen. Six of Pentacles reverse. Somebody feels like they're about to be breadcrumb or they're not going to have enough or get enough. The Four of Wands in the reverse because they broke up with someone or separated from a community and they are trying to balance the situation. What is the Four of Wands reverse? Who's this Holy Spirit that broke up from a community? Someone that missed an opportunity to cause someone to have a heartbreak, to feel, someone wanted you to feel emotional pain, okay, from an offer that was supposed to be made to you. So, okay, so there was a masculine in the past that asked an elder about you. This elder told this masculine that you were a prostitute. So instead of pursuing you, this masculine started working with this elder to attack you. You understand? They, whatever occult group this older woman was a part of, why she was trying to oppress your life and make sure you wouldn't have anyone to love you, this masculine, that's how she got him to go against you, by telling him you were a prostitute and you were nothing, and that you walk with a swagger and slow down. What I am is what I am. Okay, that's how you would describe to this masculine. And he started working with whoever this elder is against you. Now, I believe this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy also worked with this older woman against you. I believe she also told him that you were a prostitute or something like that. Okay, so this woman didn't want you to have any love in your life at all whatsoever. Okay, but all of that is in the past. They had somebody else here that they cut off, okay, because they got some type of awareness, okay, about who you really were. They found out the truth about what this woman was trying to do, and they've pulled their energy back from this woman. Ugh. Child, I'm moving in the forest. So, and she's under spiritual judgment right now. Whoever this woman is, she is definitely under spiritual judgment for doing this. She might end up dealing with a random crime or act of violence. She didn't just do this to you one time. This is a woman that's been on your ass. She might have a very credible job in the government, okay? But she's been just out of jealousy and bitterness, okay? She might have had a job in the government whereby she's able to monitor you. She probably has been watching you probably since you poked out in your titties. She probably been watching you since your little hips popped out. Whoever this energy is, I feel like this is the energy of a woman that's been watching you since your little hips started poking out, your little behind got a speed bump to it, and your little titty started pointing up toward the sky. Okay. Maybe, when you first start budding and developing as a young woman, that's probably around the age she really, really started watching you like this little whore, little heifer. Watch how all the boys come running, you little dick sucking whore. You're like, yeah, I just started my cycle. I haven't done anything, Auntie. Hi, Auntie. Hi. How are you? I'm just saying, y'all got to be careful of y'all relatives. You just don't know. They might not like your ass at all. And the minute you pop out and start getting male attention, not even on purpose, oh, you little dick sucking whore, just like your mother. That's how she got a husband. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know y'all shocked. But you got some family members out there. Yeah. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do you want us to know right now about this older woman that probably hated whoever you are since you started growing hips and breasts? And since men started looking at you, she probably been telling people you were fast, you were no good, and you would never amount to nothing. Oh, man. Child, I'm trying, and probably smile all up in your face. If she ever run into you, probably smile and show you every last one of her teeth, every molar and I can't name all the teeth, but y'all know the flats, the molars and everything. Crack a whole smile, and her eyes and the muscles around her eyes probably never move. But show you all of her teeth. Hi, how you doing? How's your mother? Good. I'm so happy. Okay. Your mama doing all right. Good. Look at you growing up. Just like your mama. Look at you all spreading out. Just as nice. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Bye. I hate that bitch. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Her mama butt always been bigger than mine. They always had bigger boobs. I don't know why she got all the good genes. Her titties came out round, ours came out pointy. I don't know what the hell, y'all. Something wrong with me. Y'all gotta pray for me. I know. All of us got long, pointy titties. Yours came out just round, the way they do in the surgeries. People get surgery to look like that. I don't know why. Where that maybe it came from your daddy's side. Her butt sit up a little bit higher than the rest of ours. We don't got booties in this family. We got speed bumps. But she got a little something back there. Maybe it came from her daddy's side. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all will have people in your families, child. Coven, cult, or church. Okay, so somebody was part of a coven, cult, or church. So whoever this family member or close to the family member is, godmother, whoever she is 100% part of a coven, cult, or a church. So that's why she didn't want you to have any love. And she was in the background trying to make problems for you, because she probably had you in something where she was energy harvesting from you, that in that type of a way. Okay, what else do you want us to know, Holy Spirit? Child, it's always got to be something sneaky. Jealous of your looks, beauty, or handsome. Yeah, and she was jealous. And now they want to talk about where. Someone might be in a region where there are earthquakes, or there's about to be an earthquake somewhere. And right now, there are people cursing each other out. Maybe anyone that's connected to her, maybe they're cursing each other out right now because of what this woman did to you. It was unjust. It was unfair. All right. So jealous of your someone jealous of your beauty or your looks, or you could be a man and be handsome, but I think this is a woman jealous of your looks, whether you're handsome or beauty. This elder is part of a coven code or a church, and they want me to talk about where, or they want me to talk about something at a location. Okay. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Grandparents' house. I got grandparents' house, fun park or kids' establishment. Something might have happened. Abandoned house or apartment, barn, house fire. Barn always comes out with a house fire. Barn always comes out with house fire. On or in a container truck. A bar or a restaurant. Someone might work at a bar or a restaurant by a beach. The woods or the forest, my favorite card. What was that? A gym and at your home. Okay. I don't know if somebody has a gym in their house, okay, or a room that you work out in. Something might have happened, and something is in the woods or a forest that might have been stored in a container truck at one point. Someone could work at a bar or a restaurant, or maybe this is a building that has a bar, a restaurant, a gym at your home. Maybe you live in an apartment complex that has a gym and a bar and a restaurant. I don't know. Somebody might be connected to Jamaica. Somebody might be a salesperson. Maybe you sell something or lease something. Somebody might be from a European country. Someone might be from Colorado. Okay? Somebody might be from Colorado. We'll see in 2 seconds. Okay, somebody might be Haitian. Someone might be Haitian or from Haiti. Ooh, and Jamaica. Okay, somebody might be from, in, or Jamaican. Someone might be from, in, or Haitian. Okay. What's this? Somebody might be a tarot card reader or a prophetic speaker. I don't think this is someone karmic, but someone just might be a tarot card reader or a prophetic speaker of some kind. Okay, I'll just put that right there. They want me to say something about that too. I don't know what. I was dropping the cards and it went right up in my hand. So they want me to talk about that. Okay. Somebody might be from North Carolina. Someone might be North African. And someone might be from North Carolina. North African again. Someone might be of North African descent twice. Okay. And somebody might be from Central Africa or of Central African descent. These people might be part of the same coven, cult, or church. Okay, let's jump into it. I'm not going to pull everything right now, but I'm going to talk about what I have. Holy Spirit, what do you want me to know about Haiti or a Haitian? Okay. And this coven, cult, or church? I hope somebody's body is not in the woods. What do you want me to know? The spell work backfired that somebody did to drain somebody. Okay, I told you this is a coven, cult, or a church, okay, that did some spell work. And you know what I've been picking up on a whole lot lately? Uh, when people mysteriously like just come up missing out the blue and weird stuff is happening with kids, the news will not just open up their mouth and say it. But there are these covens, cults, and churches that are sacrificing people and children. And it just is what it is. I did a reading a little while ago about how someone was getting ready to get married to somebody. And as soon as they got married, they planned on sacrificing them, like right after the wedding. And I saw in the news just yesterday, she looked like she was either Hawaiian. She looked like she was either, they were in Seattle, I think, but she looked like she was Hawaiian, or she could have been Vietnamese or Korean or Spanish. I honestly couldn't tell. But whoever this woman is, she just got married to her husband, who was Hawaiian. And as soon as they got back from Hawaii, she got killed by her neighbor. Like, her neighbor came over and killed her like nothing. Okay. And I really, really suspect foul play, like she was sacrificed. I suspect it very strongly. I'm telling you, I picked up on somebody that they were planning on unaliving someone as soon as they got married. Like, just as soon as they got married, they were going to unalive somebody for either life insurance or money or a sacrifice. Okay. That was someone's plan. So you got to be careful out here nowadays. A lot of these different people and bodies of people turning up is because they're sacrificing people. So right now, this COVID, I'm wondering, did they sacrifice somebody and put them in the woods or the forest and transport them on a container truck, or their container truck where they're storing people's bodies until they can dispose of them or something like that? But whoever this Haitian is, the spell work backfired to harvest somebody's energy. And tell me about Jamaica. Tell me about Jamaica, Holy Spirit. Who's Jamaican, or what is Jamaica? Tell me about Jamaican or Jamaica. What about Jamaica? Okay. Yeah. The hangman. Did someone sacrifice someone of Jamaican descent? The hangman? Right now? Oh, or were they trying to? They were. All right. So there might have been someone of Haitian descent that might have been doing some spell work to drain someone of Jamaican descent in order to possibly sacrifice them. A coven? Clarify, Holy Spirit. They were trying to sacrifice someone of Jamaican descent. The Emperor reverse. The Knight of Wands reverse. Okay. So, and this is happening right now. So somebody that might have done a death spell on you over the weekend, or even like in the last 24 hours, right now, this coven is trying to alchemize the spell work from the death spell that they sent towards you. And this is the coven that this older woman is connected to. They might be somewhere where they have earthquakes, but this coven right now is doing spell work to try to drain and to sacrifice someone of Jamaican descent so that they can possibly alchemize some spell work or something. They need a sacrifice. And I feel like they're trying to sacrifice someone of Jamaican descent. It could be a child or an adult. Okay. And it's someone that's Haitian that's doing this along with others. Okay. Child. Maybe is it a Jamaican child? A Page of Pentacles, a little boy or something like that. It might be a little boy. I'm going to check the news, child. But it might be an Emperor in the reverse's child. Okay. There might be a little Jamaican boy or a little Jamaican girl who someone might have sacrificed, or they're doing it right now. Okay. And what is Central Africa? The Knight of Swords. Yeah. And they're going to try to hurry up and cause an illusion about it. Oh, they were autistic and they drowned in the pond or whatever. I saw two stories. One was in Germantown or Gaithersburg, Maryland, of like an Ethiopian community. And they had an autistic child that suddenly drowned in a pond. Okay. And then the very next week, in I think Canada or another state in the US, another autistic child, same way, they were by a pond and happened to drown. Okay. Not saying nothing to that. What a coincidence. I'm just saying that there are so many people that are parts of these coven cults or church that keep certain children. Sometimes they'll adopt children because they already know in case they need to sacrifice somebody real quick, they already have a plan. I'm trying to tell you what I know, and it's the truth. Some of these people adopt children sometime just to have children. If you're an occultist and all you do is spell work, you're going to want to have people on standby in case you need to sacrifice somebody, or in case you trying to alchemize some energy or something like that. So you're always connected with principals and high school teachers and elementary school teachers that know about families and stuff like that, because you got your eyes on potentials at all times. That's what these predators do. Okay. So in case anybody like, no, people wouldn't do that. Says who? Says who? Child, you just don't know how far some people will go. They're like, and how ignorant some people are. Like, oh, that's okay. We could sacrifice that child right there. They have a disability anyway. It's people with that mindset that might not come from a country where they give you help if you have a disabled child. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100% with you. Okay, I'm being honest with you. It's a very cold thing to say, but some people that do come from other places where no, if you have a disabled child, you're just going to have to take care of that disabled child your whole life. The government ain't giving you nothing. No one feels sorry for you. Nobody's giving you no benefits to stay home with them and to care for them. Nobody is doing anything at all to help you in other countries. So some people that are in other countries, they might have a different mentality and attitude if they do have a child with a disability sometime. It might be a little more cold than a person that grows up in a place like North America where we are, where the government actually will provide you and help you, with school. They'll help you, they'll help you with housing, if you need wheelchairs or if you need medicines or things. We thank God we live in an environment where we can get help for those type of things. But in other places of the world, the attitude might be a little different because no one is helping them. If you have a disabled child, they just look at you like, okay, well, that's your problem. I hope you have a strong family and someone that can stay home with them until they can care for themselves or whatever. If not, people have different mentalities depending on where they come from and what they've been through and what the culture there is and the lifestyle. And you do have some people that are that fucking ignorant that will literally sacrifice, especially if they have a lot of children. If they'll have a child that in the back of their mind they're planning on sacrificing if they in an emergency situation need somebody. I'm trying to tell you, people do it. And it's sad. It really is. But I'm just being honest. That's what some people do. Okay. It's just, I've been around these types of personalities, on my father's side, we're East African, you know, and a lot of East Africans that I'm connected to that I know, they have a certain mentality about this type of thing, and a lot of times it can come off real cold, like, oh, it can just come off real cold. I'm just keeping it real. Okay. The Knight of Swords, somebody is going to try to cause a very quick illusion here with the Seven of Cups. Okay. Someone is trying to cause an illusion surrounding something. They're trying to sacrifice. It could be a child, Jamaican descent, maybe. And what is Central Africa? What do you want me to know about Central Africa? What do you want me to know about Central Africa? Okay, that's what they're doing because they need a sacrifice and somebody couldn't get rid of you. Somebody could not get rid of you. Maybe she was working. Maybe this older woman was working with the men. Y'all. What I said was the exact truth. What I said was the exact truth. That older woman that got everybody against you and was stopping you from having love in your life, telling people you were a prostitute, and if you help me sacrifice them, you get you some money. And but she had to change how they felt about you. That's why she said you were a prostitute. Right now, whatever this cult, church, or coven she belongs to, they need another replacement sacrifice, because she made some she wrote some checks that she promised to cash with your life and your soul and your energy, but she can't cash them checks now. So it looks like these people are going after somebody Jamaican. So if something come up in the news about a Jamaican child uh, right now, within the next 24 hours, that turn up dead, either in somewhere where they have earthquakes or just another place, pay attention to the people around them. Somebody of Central African descent. I have the Ace of Swords. That's the truth and clarity. That's a coven that's going to try to create an illusion. Oh, the baby fell out the window. Oh, we're so sad. Look at these news stories, guys. When you see this stuff in the news, these freak accidents that happen, and then you see people, oh, I'm so sad. Oh, they fell in the swimming pool. I'm so sad. Sometimes it's a damn lie. It was a sacrifice. Okay. I'm just being honest. Sometimes it was a sacrifice. They're having a tower right now. They're having a tower, and they needed something, and they couldn't hold on to you. The Four of Pentacles. They needed to grab something. Yeah. They needed to snatch something up real quick. The Emperor in the reverse is the one that's going to sacrifice whoever this Jamaican child is, or adult, or young adult. Okay. They're paying an Emperor in the reverse. It could be a Haitian, or they might be Jamaican or Central African. They're paying somebody to do this right now. And they're going to store the body, most likely where they store most of these bodies. Maybe they temporarily put them in a container truck. Maybe they temporarily go in a container truck, or until they can move it to a place in the woods or the forest. Okay. Because they're cursing each other out because they couldn't get rid of you. Okay. Because this old woman wanted you to be the sacrifice. Okay. So that's what Haiti, Jamaica, and Central Africa is. There you go. Holy Spirit, what's this North African got to do with this? They're heartbroken about doing this. Okay. The Knight of Cups and the King of Cups are these two water signs. Someone is of North African descent here. Okay. Someone that might be a friend to someone that does not control their emotions and might act off of impulse. Okay. They might be coming toward a star or an Aquarius energy. All right. There might be a water sign coming toward. Why are they coming toward this Aquarius or star energy? Why are they coming towards this Aquarius or star energy? Why? Because the cycle is over. The World card. Oh, okay. So that's it. Whoever you are, you were supposed to be this older woman's sacrifice. That's why she was telling men in your life that you were a prostitute, because you were her sacrifice and she couldn't sacrifice you. And now the cycle is over. That coven has selected a Jamaican child to sacrifice. There's a child connected to some Jamaicans, or this child is Jamaican, or it's a young adult or a child, man or woman. I don't know. But somebody of Haitian descent, someone of Central African descent, possibly someone of North African descent, they're all getting together to sacrifice some child out here that might be of Jamaican descent. This might happen in a place where there are earthquakes. This North African, okay, somebody is single. So there might be an African coming toward you. Someone of North African descent might be coming towards you now that the cycle is over. They might be coming toward you in your home. What is at your home, Holy Spirit? What is at your home? What is at your home? The Three of Wands. An Emperor in the reverse is going to try to balance the situation with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and this Ace of Pentacles, okay, the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So there's a situation surrounding money too. Okay, so maybe whoever this older woman is, there's some type of situation surrounding money that she might have been trying to get away with. It could be inheritance or anything, but there's somebody that's going to come toward you. They could She couldn't sacrifice you and get rid of you, telling people you were a prostitute or whatever. So now, um, instead, her coven is sacrificing this Jamaican young adult or child, and there's someone of North African descent, or maybe they're from a country in Northwest Africa or Northeast Africa, but it's more in the upper part of Africa that's coming towards you. And what is this about? A bar, a restaurant, or a gym? What is this about? A gym? Well, what is this about? A gym? Clarity. Somebody's going to give you clarity about something, about a gym. The clarity about what concerning a gym. Okay. Somebody that was closed emotionally to you in the past. So somebody connected to a gym was very closed emotionally to you in the past. There's somebody, if you worked out at a gym or was connected to somebody in some kind of a way at a gym that you were seeing, not dating, but that maybe you crossed paths, you knew this person from somewhere and they gave you the cold shoulder, or they were very, very cold to you, but yet they kept watching you. They might have been part of a coven or whatever, and they had to be close to you emotionally. They had to be close to you emotionally because I don't know, they might be like a Mason or a part of one of these groups wherein they were told that no one is allowed to date you or talk to you except for the people they allow to come towards you because they wanted to sacrifice you. Whoever this person is, they might be connected to a gym. Maybe you worked out at a gym or something about a gym, and they were close to you emotionally, but now they want to talk to you. Now they want to speak to you because they were a part of something whereby they weren't allowed to talk to you before. Okay. The King of Wands. This could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. That wanted to win at all costs. Okay. What about an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, man or woman? They got bad news about something. Someone might have gotten bad news about something. What is a King or a Queen of Wands? Someone is very sad and depressed and lowly and down because of their bad news. What bad news does this person connected to a gym get? Or maybe someone owns the gym. I don't know. The bad news is that you're the star. The bad news is that you're the star or an Aquarius. Okay. They got bad news. Okay. Oh, that they're not going to recover. Okay. They didn't have the power to get away with doing something. So somebody that might own a gym or something, that wanted to abuse power, they don't have the strength or the power, and they got bad news. Maybe they can't recover from something financially, or maybe they're sick. So maybe they were doing spell work against you in a gym or something like that. Weirdos. Weirdos. Okay. What is a bar or a restaurant? They're having a tower too. Damn. Why is this bar or restaurant having a tower? Why is this bar or restaurant also having a tower? They're getting bad luck. So maybe this is someone that owns these things, a gym, a bar, a restaurant, and they're about to be defunded or something, or they're not going to have any more money. This is why they're cursing each other out. Maybe these are people that are part of that coven, and these are their investments, and they were supposed to sacrifice you, and it was going to allow their investments to thrive because they were going to be able to do some spell work or something. I feel like whatever this, I feel like these might be investments. Okay. I feel like there was someone that wanted to speak to you, but they couldn't. A Queen of Wands. This could be a woman or a man, Aries, Leo, or Sag, that had invested their money. Maybe they had invested their money in a bar or a gym or a restaurant, and they're about to lose everything. The Wheel of Fortune reverse, because they were celebrating with the King of Pentacles, that might have been part of this church coven or cult, and they're mad because they can't win now. Whoever they celebrated with thought that they were going to be able, they're under judgment now because the spell work backfired and they don't have your energy. All right. These people are under judgment now, okay? And something backfired and they no longer have your energy. So they're not going to be able to maintain whatever is going on about this gym, bar, restaurant, coven, cult, church. All these people, it sucks for them. What is this? Who is this tarot card reader or prophetic speaker? Maybe somebody told them they could sacrifice you. Who is this tarot card reader or prophetic speaker? The person that gave them some clarity. Okay, the Ace of Swords again. What did they give them clarity about? About releasing something, the Four of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so some kind of tarot card reader or prophetic speaker gave these people bad news. So these people work with some tarot card reader that might be a prophetic speaker that told them to release you and to stop coming for you. And they got upset about it because this person told them the truth, that you cannot be sacrificed. Okay, so they went to seek guidance. They went to seek spiritual guidance about taking action against you. And they did anyway. And now everybody got bad karma and they're about to lose everything. Yep, right now with the Seven of Cups. I'm sorry, Six of Cups in reverse. Right here. Whoever this tarot card reader is, warned them to move on to calmer waters, trying to still take action to do spell work. Now somebody's going to lose a bar, restaurant, a gym, or whatever. All right, Holy Spirit, give me 3 cards to end this read. That's way too many, but it might be a story. Let me see. Someone, okay, someone's going to illuminate very quickly something, a whole bunch of different things, okay? There might be a whole bunch of like different things coming towards you that someone is about to possibly illuminate, okay? Somebody that's about to reverse an ending with you that did not get their wish fulfillment at all whatsoever, okay? They could not backstab and betray you, okay? In trying to pull off this con they did. So this could be someone that could have dated you or catfished you in the past. Somebody that had to move on to calmer waters, that was trying. You might have moved on to calmer waters with this person with the Six of Swords here. And this person might have continually tried to get away with something even after you forgot about them and moved on. So this is a past partner of yours, okay? They didn't have victory and success with whatever they were trying to get away with doing because you moved on to calmer waters. You wasn't thinking about their ass while they were trying to do something criminal behind your back, okay? And you're about to get justice. And they have to talk to you now about this Seven of Cups, all these different things, because someone's under judgment right now and they're about to lose possibly either a gym, a bar, or a restaurant. The Four of Wands reverse, and they're closed emotionally to your family or this coven, cult, or church. So somebody from your past that you didn't know is about to tell you about all the different things they were doing because they're under judgment. The Lovers, there might be a Gemini here. Somebody thought that they were going to become rich. The Moon in reverse, yeah. What they were trying to keep hidden and a secret, they're going to have to reveal now to avoid a tower. They might have taken, did they steal money? They might have stolen something from you. And the Ace of Pentacles, somebody might be bringing back something to you they might have stolen, or fraud in your name or something. Somebody did something whereby they might have obtained a gym, a bar, a restaurant, or something was done. And now they have to come forward to avoid a tower concerning whatever was done, to avoid being under judgment. Someone got something in your name. I hope it's not a PP. I hope somebody didn't take a PPP loan and start a business in somebody's name, because you don't know, that could have been what it was. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe someone took a PPP loan out, or did some fraud. Y'all know during the shutdown, a lot of people were doing a lot of bank fraud, and a lot of people might have done a lot of things in a lot of y'all name. One of them might have been PPP loans. That they thought that karmic people that lacked foresight thought, oh, this ain't never gonna come back on us. Let me tell you something. The government couldn't find Osama bin Laden, but they found my baby father and got me my child support. I promise you. The government find who they want to find. I'm just keeping it real with you. The government will find who they want to find. And if they're planning something, see, when the government has plans on doing something, when they have an agenda, they plan that agenda 20 to 50 years in advance. Some of the people, by the time that agenda comes, they will have passed it to their kids. They already know that people lack discipline and self control. And they knew the people they wanted to catch up already, and they already knew they were going to allow all these illegal immigrants in the country because they already had an agenda. And they already knew that they were going to put this PPP loan out. And they already knew that people would not be able to resist. They wouldn't be able to resist these large amounts of money you could just take and go buy whatever you want with it, because they know people are idiots. They know people are idiots. Like this is going to last forever. Okay. They already knew they were going to do that. And it was a trap. People don't even realize it was a trap to catch as many people up as they could. They knew that later on they were going to come back to collect. They knew that. Okay. But they wanted people to bite, to take the temptation. Like, look how much money you can get. And nobody's even keeping up with anything. It's the end of the world. Look, everything is shut down. You're going to get away with this. Nothing bad will ever happen to you again. You can just look how mixed up everything is. They're not going to catch up with you. Go ahead. Take a PPP loan out, a false one. Make up a company. You'll be okay. Everybody's doing it. Look, everybody's doing it. Everybody and their mama. You cheated on your taxes. Go ahead, take out a PPP loan. And a whole bunch of people did it. Shoot, I had somebody come to me. Can you? Hell no. I'm not fucking with the government at all, period, whatsoever. I know better. Shit. I grew up in this government and I already know how they go. I know how hard they go. And I know how they will set you up intentionally. You don't think when you submitted your application, you don't think they got you on camera somewhere? You don't think these people, child, I knew they was going to come back around. I already knew. Somebody might have taken a PPP loan out and bought a business or something, or whatever the case may be, but they have to come toward you now and give something to you, the Ace of Pentacles, whatever that may be, because otherwise they're in trouble with the law. And what became of this older woman that called you a prostitute? Okay, she might be that might be who's about to go to jail. Tower, the Nine of Swords and the Tower. Somebody might be about to go to jail, child. Somebody about to go to jail. Give me 3 cards to end this reading. Child, the King of Wands is very unhappy with the results of something. This could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. Their complete wish fulfillment. Right now, their complete wish fulfillment is to unburden themselves so that they don't go to jail. Somebody don't want to go to jail. I see the Death card. Like I said, right now, this coven, cult, or church that they all belong to, along with this older woman, they're releasing the burden and they're sacrificing possibly someone of Jamaican descent. So check the news. They for some unfortunate accident, coincidence that happened. And it's going to be a Haitian involved and someone of Central African descent. Maybe they're just going to do the spell work, but maybe they'll send somebody toward somebody to make them get in an unfortunate accident. Final message, Holy Spirit, give me 3 cards. Give me 3 cards. Yeah, you're going to remain balanced. You're going to remain balanced. You might be in some hermit energy right now and still balanced. You might have healed from anything that anyone tried to do to you. Yeah, you're still this temperance energy. You're very balanced. Sagittarius and Virgo energy here because somebody is not going to take any more risks towards you. You might be an Empress. You could be a Capricorn Empress even. Okay, so somebody might have be like a Capricorn Empress or a Libra Capricorn in your chart, or Virgo or Sagittarius. Okay, but Sun, Moon, or Rising. But somebody's not going to take any more risk, and they have released trying to do something. Okay, they understand it's a failed attempt and why it's a failed attempt. because you remain balanced because of who you are. You're some type of hermit energy, that you know about your energy. You have knowledge of self. My people will perish for a lack of knowledge. Okay, know thyself. When you know yourself, they're talking about not just knowing who you are and your personality, but understanding how your body works, understanding how your body works spiritually, energetically, and physically, and through your mind, understanding how knowing yourself means understanding how your thoughts and your subconscious mind affect your life, affect your money, affect your love life, affect your health in every aspect. The reason that people perish is because they don't learn and know themselves. And you know yourself by doing the work, the healing work. Balancing your dark and light allows you to open up to more information about understanding the inner and outer workings of yourself as a human being, not just in the physical, but in the spiritual too. When you don't fully know yourself or understand aspects of yourself that are spiritual on the planes of existence that are connected to the physical, then people can do occult spell work on you. This is what they want me to say. People are able to do spell work on you. It's okay to pick up an occult book to read and to study, not because you're wanting to hurt and harm anybody, but because a lot of us, especially if we grew up as Christians, learn basic religion, whereby other people that have studied and know more about you than you know about yourself, they know about how they can steal your blessings in the dream state. They know about how they can wear a mask that looks like you in the dream state and do spell work. So any blessings that are coming toward you will come toward them instead, because you don't fully know yourself. You don't understand yourself on the mental plane, emotional plane, how you don't understand your chakras and how your thoughts and balancing your dark and light energy. You don't know how to transmute energy out of your energy field, or cleanse your energy. You don't understand the witchcraft these people do on us while we're sleeping in the dream state. You don't know, understand the astral plane or the ethereal plane or the other planes of existence that are part of our existence, by the way. They're all part of our existence. But because when they say know thyself, you have to know yourself in every aspect, anything having to do with your body. And just this physical part is the last part. There are other aspects of you connected to you on realms you can't see with the naked eye. And you have to connect with them, study it, and learn it. You have to learn about occult knowledge. You have to understand these things because they're hidden from you. All the occult means is things that have hidden meanings that witches and warlocks study so that they can hurt and harm you. And you'll be sitting up here not understanding why you're going through what you're going through, because they know themselves, because they studied themselves. Okay. And you're perishing, not all of us, but I'm just saying you're perishing for a lack of knowledge because you don't have that occult knowledge. You don't understand how you're being attacked, because you might fear picking up anything that's not the Bible, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. There's nothing wrong with picking up the playbook or the blueprint of your enemy. Okay. If your enemy got a playbook and a blueprint that they're studying from on how to attack you on other realms of existence, yeah, you need to know about it too. You need to study it and read up on it too and master it too. Okay. And not to do evil, but so that you can recognize the signs when someone is doing different types of manipulation with voodoo dolls to you, when somebody is doing work on your throat chakra, when somebody's doing work on a part of your body. It's so many things that people do that I know when I was a young adult, I was completely unaware of. Putting things in your food without you realizing it, trying to get you to eat in the dream state. It's so many different things that people do that when I was a young woman, I wasn't completely aware, but I still had my intuition. So I knew it was something going on, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Okay. Even when I was younger, I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me. I was working at Wells Fargo. I worked at Wells Fargo for 8 years. And I was much younger at this time. And I remember that I knew something was going on because there was a young man that they were trying to get me to go toward. I already knew about MK Ultra, okay? I already knew about Voice to Skull because I've always naturally had a certain type of interest in those types of things. Even when I was much younger, I was looking up Joseph, what's his name? Joseph, I started watching him, and then I started watching. I used to like to read Zachariah Stitchin, Genesis Revisited. I listened to Bobby Hemmett. Y'all know Dr. Phil Valentine, Alimbe, and many, many, many other lecturers. C. Freeman L. But I just remember there were all different types of things that I naturally gravitated toward as a young person that the spirit and my guides wanted me to hear and understand, okay, about the government, about mind control and things like that. And I didn't know anything about it. You understand? And I was sitting at my desk at work, and this young white man, he kept like walking through the door. And every time he walked through the door, I felt a huge amount of energy hit my heart. Okay. And it was real weird. It didn't hurt, but it was a lot of pressure. And it was a large energy blast that hit my heart. And then he would walk back out and walk back in again. And then when I would look up, it would hit me again. And then he would walk out and walk again. And he kept doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And every single time he walked in, I could feel the energy hitting my heart, like in my heart chakra energy. And I wasn't really aware like that of the chakras at that time, but it was a huge, massive energy that kept blasting toward me. And I instantly know because I was a high priestess. Even though I didn't know everything, there were just certain shit that I just instantly picked up on. Just instantly, you're aware of. And I was like, that's a op. I don't even know what an op is. I don't know who that motherfucker is, but I know I'm not attracted to him at all whatsoever. I have my preferences. I know what I'm attracted to. Maybe it got to do with the pheromones, and it's not nothing racial or nothing like that. It's just sometimes I feel like you're attracted to men or women that might have similar pheromones to the pheromones of your father, okay, or mother. And that could have to do with your culture, the race you come from, or whatever. And then some people are attracted to other people outside of their culture, outside of their race, which is fine too. But I know what's natural for me, and I know what I'm attracted to. So I'm sitting there, and it doesn't feel good at all. This energy that just keeps hitting my chest, but they were doing something that was experimental. They were trying, even at that time, to see if they could get me to connect romantically to someone that I promise you belongs to some coven that has been following me around since I was a young woman, okay, that I was unaware of until I got older, okay? But they kept on, every time he walked through, they hit me with a charge of energy in my heart area. And instantly I got a download. Even when I was a young woman, I think I might have been like 19 or 20 years old. But even as a very young woman, I instantly got a download from the Most High, instantly. And I was like, what are they using? I said, they're using some kind of equipment, and they're hitting me with some type of energy to try to make me feel something that I don't feel at all. I'm not attracted to this man. Nothing against him. I'm sure he's a perfectly fine person, but they were like, yeah, they're trying to see if they can get you connected to whoever that man right there is that keeps coming through there. Okay, they're trying to see if they can get a love connection or something. So every time they're doing witchcraft on you. So every single time he walked through the door, I got hit with energy. And I was like, okay, well, no matter how many times they hit me with this shit, I don't feel shit. I know what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to Idris Elba. It is what the fuck it is. I mean, I'm attracted to Morris Chestnut. I mean, that's what I'm attracted to. The fuck? Why are they experimenting with me like this? And then, interestingly enough, another time I was in a mall somewhere, and I was sitting somewhere in the mall, and somebody was following me around, and it looked just like that same man. And he started whistling some tune or something. He kept following me around, whistling a tune, because back in the olden days with our parents, with the MK Ultra, how they did the mind programming and got you to change alters and personality was they would get you to be traumatized sexually or through pain, something would traumatize you. And they would also use other techniques to use nursery rhymes and nursery songs and things that when you would hear them as a child, they were doing something so that you would go into a certain personality when you would hear these nursery rhymes or when you would hear these tunes, like Faire Jacques, Dormez-vous. I promise you, it was just like certain little tunes when you would hear them, it was to automatically change alters with the person. And a lot of this happened to our parents without them realizing it during when they were doing their MK Ultra experiments. I know with my mother, every time a certain song or melody played, like on Looney Tune cartoons or something, because even when I was younger, the spirit was showing me things that were not right and had me paying attention to different things. And I was too young to understand, but I knew to recognize certain things that later on, when they added more information to it, I'd be able to make the connection. And when I noticed that every time a French melody, like nursery song came on, my mother's face, the muscles would change, the structure of her face and to a different position, and she would take on an alter, a personality that was different than the one she was in originally in. Okay, that's what these people have been doing to us for a very, very long time. Okay, and I just wanted you to know and understand that whoever you are, just like what I went through, people have been following you around for a very long time, trying to control who you sleep with, trying to control who you date, with different types of experiments that they've been running for a very long time, with melodies that they play. If you're on a job, they were experimenting on you and watching you at work. uh well, the energy thing didn't work, hitting her with the energy, no, it just made her mad. Okay, and I think she might be on to us. She's not attracted to this person. You can't force somebody to be attracted to someone they're not attracted to. And I think she's smart. I think Joseph Campbell, that was his name. Yeah, even when I was before I even knew that I was conscious, I was just drawn to listen to certain people instantly. I remember I started listening to Joseph Campbell and a lot of other different speakers at that time. And I started doing research, but I know now that it was my ancestors and guides that had me looking up. Even when I was at work, I was constantly pulling up people that were doing mind control experiments in the government, and I was pulling all that mess up. I was pulling it up, and my ancestors were guiding me to, and this is over 20 years ago, you know, so that I could better put things together and understand the bigger picture, that there were coven cults in church working together with technology to point out individuals that have a certain type of quality, a certain DNA, a certain type of energy that was good for sacrificing so that they could become wealthy. Okay. You could be a Capricorn Empress energy. You might have Libra and Capricorn in your chart, but someone's not going to take a risk. They're letting something go. They let them know already that you're balanced because you're a hermit. The whole reason I'm saying all these things is know thyself means to understand yourself, not just as a physical being, but as a spiritual being. Understand there's a mental plane connected to you, an emotional body and a mental body connected to you. And you have to understand how your mental body works. You have to understand how your emotional body works. You have to understand how the astral plane and the ethereal plane, how these things work, because your enemies all know how they work, and they use them to work against you if you don't understand how someone could mess around with mental manipulation to penetrate your emotional body. And if they can penetrate your emotional body, they can throw and do a shakedown of your money-making chakras, which is the sacral and solar plexus chakra. And then they can go in the dream state and steal your money by stealing your blessings spiritually. And then it won't manifest in the physical because your chakras are all jammed up. Okay. Because you're going through something emotionally that somebody sent you through intentionally by starting a fight, by invoking anger in you. These are witches and warlocks that study these tactics. So you need to study them too. Know thyself. My people will perish for a lack of knowledge. You have to know yourself. All right, Holy Spirit, this is it, right? All right, give me 3 cards to end this read. So a high priestess in the reverse, or a high priest in the reverse. Something might be happening right now. They're not moving forward with something. Someone that was would do anything for money. Somebody that would do anything for money, man or woman. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces. Right now, this person might be in the 5 of Pentacles, or they might have to shift something in their life. What's the 4 of Wands? What is the 4 of Wands? It could be somebody in your family. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, so somebody might be single right now. And things are no longer going in their favor. Okay. Because they tried to do something very quickly that was reckless. All right. And the final message, and let's end this. All right. 3 cards to end this. All right. Y'all threw it all the way over there, and I did it. Okay. All right. So somebody might be watching you right now. It might be an empress. It might be this tarot card reader or prophetic speaker that might have given clarity to these people that why they can't do something to you. Okay. But there's something that they cannot move to calmer waters about. Something might be bothering them, and they might be taking some action very quickly to do something. Okay. 3 cards fell out. The 9 of Pentacles. Someone is feeling some kind of way about you being in the 9 of Pentacles, single. You're about to get abundance and you're still single. You didn't collaborate with anybody. And someone feels conflicted about that. The 5 of Wands, I don't know why. Maybe they were supposed to get money too or something. Someone's taking very quick action. 9 of Pentacles, that's very conflicted because they can't get their mind right. Someone that's been watching you. Okay. What is this person's problem? To 2 of Cups, make an offer. Who is this? Is this the tarot reader or someone else? A Queen of Pentacles wants to take action. A Queen of Pentacles wants to take action for what? They're the Queen of Pentacles that wants to take action with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, to do what? Okay, to bring clarity. Okay. So there might be 2 earth signs or just 2 people here that want to bring clarity to you about what they participated in, because you're about to get the 10 of Pentacles and you are the high priestess, whoever you are. Okay. All right. So there you have it. Guys, I'm Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot, and I will be back later on this evening with love of the highest vibration. Woohoo!